It's at the wheel time once again, and we have got, well, a big vehicle that is quite capable in the form of the Toyota Sequoia TRD Pro. Now, Toyota racing development has been around for a while, and this vehicle benefits from that because it gets all of the good stuff. New for this year was the Terra color, which our model has, which is a orange, kind of metallic orange look to the vehicle, and it really makes it stand out. This thing is huge. Let's talk a little bit about it. It is a hybrid. They're all hybrids. Standard hybrid iForce Max powertrain. That puts out 437 horsepower, 583 pound-feet of torque, with a maximum towing capability of 9,520. You can see the TRD components under there, springs, Fox shocks. One of the neat things is this kind of pattern that is in the wheel well arches, and it's sort of like a camo look, I guess. TRD wheels, wow, they are great looking wheels. This thing is ready for the road, and these are pretty aggressive tires too. You can see the mud sipes on the side, or the mud lugs on the side. Falcon tires. Big call out for TRD Pro. On the inside, it's not shy either. We've got embroidered seats with TRD Pro on them. Once again, that sort of camouflage pattern is repeated in the ventilated portion of the seats. Great support in these seats, because you might very well be taking this big monster off road and doing a little bit more with it. Call outs on the TRD steering wheel, and of course you can find your center line with that red stripe. Overall, it is a pretty formal interior with some orange striping, orange stitching, large screen for all the infotainment and navigation, big chunky knobs in here, easy to use if you have gloves. This is one of the things I liked, augmented reality. It basically shows the perimeter of the car, so what's going on behind it, so it's easy to see what's going on. You have tow haul mode, you have a bunch of different drive modes, and then even the shifter gets that red line TRD treatment. No area goes untouched. On the back, you've got the same kind of camouflage look to the seats with the orange piping, which goes well with that exterior terror color. A lot of room. Captain's chair, second row, with a big walkthrough. These have big, heavy-duty rubber mats on the floor, lots of texture to them, so it's designed for muddy boots, and you just lift it out and hose it down. Rear seat passengers get some AC power, a couple of USB-Cs. Flip and fold second row seats get you into the third row, or you can walk through that center aisle there. So plenty of room. Overall, it's a rugged interior. There's a lot of black in it. Gigantic Toyota call out letters on the dashboard, so you know you're in a Toyota, Les. I like the black trim outside and the black emblems. Very nice. You can turn down the third row very easily electronically, which is nice, although you don't get a flat load floor. The seats do stand proud of the load floor, but hey, that's the price to pay. You want a tire, you've got one underneath in the normal place, and TRD exhaust, which had quite a rowdy noise to it. Underneath, everyone gets the same powertrain, 437, 583 from the iForce Max. Mileage is not stellar, even with the hybrid. I would sense it's more of a performance thing than than a what I would say is a economy thing. 22 highway, 19 city, and a aggregate number of 20. I guess if you didn't have that hybrid system, you'd be down at 16 and 17, maybe. I don't know. I love the color. I love the fact that they tricked this large vehicle out with the TRD wheels. I just think it's a good look, but you will pay for that look. And let's talk a little bit
Uh,
about that.
do I want to hear about the price?
You may not want to, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So, by the way, those are 18-inch BBS forged aluminum wheels.
Hmm.
Cast aluminum running boards, which were beautiful. Auto leveling LED headlights. It's interesting. It had a light bar in the grill. I could not get it to go on. I don't know if that's a legal thing or not. I never really got an answer on that. Um, that hybrid system uses a 10-speed automatic trans with sequential shift. 14-inch audio multimedia display with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. JBL 14 speaker subwoofer, 12.3-inch digital meter. This really, they did not spare anything on this. What are our options? Well, we had the power tilt slide panoramic roof with power sunshade. That was $500. That was the only option. So the base price is $78,710.
Whew. Whew.
So with that, that's the base price. You add in that sunroof for $500, $79,210. You add in delivery, processing, and handling fee, $1,850 goes on to the tally, and that comes up to $81,060 for this very,
Wow.
very capable, good-looking machine. It. I think you got to want it to pay that kind of money for this. I hats off to them though. Think about that. It's kind of a daunting process. You think I want to turn this thing into a real off-roader, and it's a giant family SUV. Now we've seen that
It's,
we had the Ford Tremor on earlier, right? And this would be like a competitor to it.
this seems to be the way the buying public wants to go. I just wonder to what extent.
Because it's a war wagon, it makes you feel like you can go through anything. Maybe.
Yeah.
Um, I have to say it drove wonderfully, probably due to the 18-inch wheels and big sidewall. The tires weren't noisy. The exhaust was performance oriented, I'll say, but wasn't terrible. It had enough ability in it. What they've done with this drivetrain, Toyota, and I don't know whether they're adding artificial sound to it, whatever, but it sounds like a V8 to me. It definitely sounds like a V8. If I didn't know better, I'd say it's a V8, but in reality, it is a twin turbo V6. I think they're doing some magic there, but love those wheels, Les. Those are very cool forged BBS wheels. Interesting, BBS is one of those companies that is now headed for bankruptcy if they have not done so already. But they put the good stuff on it. Once again, we always say it. It's probably you couldn't take a Sequoia and build it up like this for $81,000. You'd probably spend a lot more. The seats were great. I love that camo look in there. I just think that is a cool thing. I've never seen that texture in the wheel arches, which I think looks a lot better than just black plastic. And it was bold. It was bold. It's not like it was a shy vehicle. You can't be that orange Terra color and
Hmm.
and be shy, can you? And all the controls are big. You can use it with gloves, heated seats. So it's a mix of luxury and capability. I also love this augmented reality where you can see all around the vehicle. I think that's going to become a standard feature for safety. People want to get out, they're going to hit that button, they'll look around. In this case, it would be great to see what rock might be coming up on the trail or whatever. Um, would you take a vehicle this big out on the trail? I don't know. It's
I guess people will. It can't be much
it's
of a,
big.
yeah, I mean, it can't really be much of a demanding trail if a vehicle that big can go on it.